streaky, but he was nailing some threes last night. I'm saying, okay, Ricky Rubio, if you play like this, Minnesota.
I know. Well, that's what I was wondering.
But they did a great job containing Book, because you know old Booker,
yep.
the one that cooked Kawhi, the best defensive player of all time. God has never created a defensive player better than him in the NBA.
He's
and
up there.
Book cooked it.
He's the one.
And Pat Bear was doing all that talking, and all he was doing was raining threes in his mug. Take that with you back there. Yeah, I understand what you're saying. That you go, yeah, it's your turn now, and the Clippers are going to go all the way, but you're going to take this L back with you to L.A. to Staples. Skip, Phoenix, like I said, Phoenix, they beat the Clippers. They beat Philly. This is a good basketball team. They were 6-3. They're not the same old Phoenix Suns. Now, especially early on. Now, we'll see how it's only 8, 9, 10 games into the season, but we'll see how it plays out. This was a game that last year you and I both know. Because remember last year, you always show the lowlights. The lowlights were against Phoenix Suns.
Well, one was.
No.
Threw it off the back of the backboard on an inbound pass.
Yeah, you show that over and over and over again.
Are you asking for
No,
that?
I'm not asking for anything. But it just goes to show you that this is a different team. They did a great job of limiting. I think, if I'm not mistaken, Phoenix was third in fast break points. They held them to 10 last night. They need to do a better job of that. When the rubber needed to meet the road in the fourth quarter, they held them to 23 points. I like what I'm seeing. For me, I just wish LeBron would be a little more aggressive. LeBron is going out of his way. He's trying to be too much of a facilitator, Skip. They had 22 shots in the first quarter. LeBron took 2 of them. Kyle Kuzma had 7, and AD had 8. I got no problem with that, but I just need him to be a little bit more aggressive, because at one point, Skip, he had more assists than he had points in the game. But I like what I'm seeing. You know, the Lakers are third in assists. Means we share in the basketball. We got 39.
Well, tell me when you're finished.
I'm not finished yet. We had 39 assists on 51 shots.
Okay.
Can you live with that? So we got something tonight for Golden State. Be sitting pretty good. No, don't do that. Don't do that, Skip. So now, hold on.
I'll be really impressed with
you. Know what? You ought to be ashamed. You ain't impressed with us beating Phoenix? Now, they did beat the Clippers, Skip. If you don't want to say anything else, they beat the Clippers.
Is it my turn?
It's your turn.
Now let's get to the truth and the guts of what really happened last night.
What happened?
In Phoenix.
Okay.
You say LeBron needs to be more aggressive. He was way too aggressive shooting the ball in the fourth quarter. He took 9 shots. Next on the list in the fourth quarter was Kuzma's 4 shots. So LeBron in the fourth quarter took more than twice as many shots as the next on the list, Kyle Kuzma. And he made 3. He was 3 for 9. And he went to the free throw line and missed all 3. He went 0 for 3 from the free throw line in the fourth quarter.
It wasn't good, Skip. It wasn't good. Stop bringing up old stuff.
Kyle Kuzma saved LeBron from a disaster in the fourth quarter last night, because he would have been the lowercase GOAT, as in G-O-A-T, of the game, as in he would have gotten the blame for this loss, if not for those 2 threes that Kyle Kuzma hit back-to-back.
Yeah, big time.
That turned this game around in favor of the Lakers. They went from up 1 to up 7 like that. As you say,
Yep.
That's what happened.
Yep.
Bam, bam.
Yep.
Game over.
Yeah.
With 2 flicks of his wrist. I told you before the season started, they don't have a closer until he gets healthy. And last night was the first healthy game for Kyle Kuzma, where he was in rhythm, and he is always fearless in the fourth quarter, and he finally is getting his shot to fall. That's what you needed. You needed somebody to close, because the other guy, the guy you said is going to be the MVP, Anthony Davis, he took a grand total of 3 shots in the fourth quarter and made 1. He scored 5 points in the fourth quarter. They needed somebody to close this deal against an upstart, up-and-coming young team that is explosive at home.
So you are giving them some credit for beating Phoenix, right?
Yeah, I do, because I'm going to give you the defensive credit, because Devin Booker came into this game making 53% of his threes. Can you tell me how many threes he made last night on the Lakers? How about 0?
He's 0 for 2.
How about he couldn't even get one off until the fourth quarter? He took 0 3-point. This is in Phoenix. This is a game that was begging for Devin Booker to say, I got this, right? This is a crowd that came to beat those big...
Yeah, look, Kyler Murray right there.
Yeah,
Front
right
row.
there. I'm sure he was rooting for the Lakers.
Yeah, he was. You see Bron dap him up.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, you know.
He knows. He
Love
knows
it.
what's going on.
Yeah.
But the point was, this was Devin Booker's game on a silver platter, and in the fourth quarter, he went 1 for 5 and 0 for 2 from 3. 0 for 2?
Danny Green and Avery Bradley locked
They ate him up. They locked him up. I agree. In fact, I've not seen anybody do a better job on Devin Booker, and I know the overall stats they're decent. What was he, 9 of 18, scored 21 points. But look what happened in the fourth quarter with the game on the table and on the line. And how about Kelly Oubre Jr.? This game was too big for him. Do you realize in 22 straight games he scored in double figures? Can you see what he scored last night?
1.
He scored 1 point. He was 0 for 5, and he was so bad that he didn't see the court in the fourth quarter. He's a guy who gives LeBron trouble. He can guard him a little bit.
What happened to him? Because he was guarding LeBron, and LeBron was putting that big body on him.
Okay.
Put that big body on him and took
him. He didn't put his big body on anybody. He was bouncing people all.
Yeah, you see that?
Yeah, I did. So, bottom line, takeaway was, here we go again with Anthony Davis. He's just not that durable. That's the bottom line to Anthony Davis. He's just not.
Right.
Some guys are, and some guys are not.
Right.
LeBron is incredibly durable. He's Iron Man, save for the pull groin on Christmas Day last year. But this guy, it's always going to be some knick-knack something.
But you got to roll with it.
It's a shoulder, it's ribs last night. I don't know, but to his credit, early on, he is fighting through it.
Because
right?
you see LeBron went to the basket, and the guy collided with him in his ribs, and LeBron and then get up and shake it off. Shake it off.
Yep.
Yeah, he hit it up, shake it off.
You know what? He shakes it off as well as anybody ever has. Seriously, I give him that.
So in other words, Kyle Kuzma did for LeBron and AD what Sweet Lou and Montrezl Harrell had done the night before for old Kawhi.
Oh. Sweet Lou's been doing it for a long time for a lot of people.
Kyle Kuzma might need to be that guy to do that for us.
Okay, well, I'll take Sweet Lou over Kyle Kuzma any day or night.
Well, I'm just saying, Skip. I'm just saying. I'm glad that LeBron teammates are doing what good teammates are supposed to do. Sometimes, and I'm not saying that LeBron wasn't, but I'm saying I think he needs to be more aggressive earlier, Skip, so he can find his rhythm. It was like last night he was out of rhythm again because, like I said, but 11, I can deal with 11 assists and 1 turnover. I know a guy that had 99. 99, he had a Warren Sapp. A 99, Jenny. Yeah, that's what your guy had. So much for him facilitating. All I know is his assists is his turnovers are double.
Really?
His assists are double, but his turnovers has also. That's not a good sign.
All I know is that guy named Kawhi Leonard can make his free throws at a 90% clip.
He can.
And your guy has plunged below the magic number, 75%.
Sorry,
said Shannon Sharp for like 5 cases of Diet Dew.
It was going to happen.
It's not going to happen.
Yeah, but it's like if he misses early, and then I'm already. I bet you don't even know. I bet I'm saying so many.
How mad are you?
My dog's looking at me like, man, we don't ever hear you talk like this until he plays on that television.
Now you know what I do during Cowboy games.
I don't want to see either of you guys watching games.
My dog the little one just be looking at me like
what
shaking
is happening?
his head. Yes.
Yeah, I believe that.
He missed like 3 in a row.
He did. In the fourth quarter, he missed 3 in a row. And I thought he had a new routine where he just stop,
right,
wait, and say, okay, I'm going to do this. I got it.
But Skip, it's hard. I'm like, why can't you just replicate? Like when you make it, it's like he can't notice it. But I'm noticing it because I'm watching.
So
and I'm like, bro, you didn't shoot that one just like you shot the first one.
No.
It's just the minor of details that goes into free throw shooting. If you watch the great free throw shooters from Mark Price to Reggie Miller to the great Steph Curry, it's the same thing every single time.
Yep. He's got demons in his head.
We ain't got no demons.
Odd concept that's the one thing.
We got demons in your head when we win that title.
Sticks with him. So Lakers back in action tonight. Warriors.
Yeah, are we back in action tonight?
Are we going to see any rest? Are we going to see any rest?
No, we don't.
No, they don't rest.
We don't do no low management.
Okay, just checking.
We don't do no low management.
Just checking.
Who made the schedule, LeBron?
There you go. There you go.
So far, 8-2 feels real good.